Hawks21 here, back with another Splinterlands video. This is a very big announcement that I am extremely excited for. So, a while back, I made a video asking if there would be any interest in, and I mean a while back, months ago, I asked if there would be any interest in me making a Splinterlands newsletter. I personally thought there was a need for it. I thought there was a fit for it. There's certain types of Splinterlands content that, doesn't really fit in video form. I thought a newsletter would be a great way to sort of build up community and a way to talk about things, again, that don't fit in videos. Well, a lot of people were very interested in the idea and wanted me to push forward. And that's when I had a lot less subscribers on YouTube too. So I sort of mulled on the idea and was quietly working on it, coming up with ideas and a structure and looking at different websites. The whole time prioritizing getting my YouTube to 1,000 subscribers so I could start monetizing the channel. Well, I hit that first goal, and after that happened, I sort of immediately shifted to this newsletter idea. And I am excited to announce that tomorrow morning, the first edition of Push and Shove, that is going to be the name of my weekly newsletter. If you don't know the background, Agrode, our chief FOMO officer of Splinterlands, loves to use the phrase push and shove. There's not going to be enough for everyone. I thought that was the perfect name for this newsletter. So what's going to be in it? Basically, every week you are going either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to pick a consistent day or just stick to one of those 3 days. You are going to get a newsletter from me in your inbox. That's going to have a couple things in it. The first is it's going to have a long form piece of writing. So I'm looking at the one that I made that's going out tomorrow, and it's about 4 paragraphs, not that bad, and includes some pictures, embedded a video from another content creator, and it's going to be on an interesting topic that I don't think is great for video form necessarily, and it's something that's easier to write about. The one for tomorrow I think is very interesting because it's a little counterintuitive what I'm talking about here. After the long piece, little form of writing, I'm going to include some charts, some tables of interesting things and statistics that I'm tracking. They're not going to always be consistent week to week. So maybe sometimes it will be. It might be market commentary related. If I see a card, for example, that I can't buy, but I might think is a good purchase for someone who's playing in Diamond or something, maybe I'll toss it in the newsletter. I'm a little disclaimer, I have a little chaos pack tracker in this current edition of the newsletter that's coming out. So that'll show you sort of for the last 7 days how many packs that we've sold, packs per day, and then using that number to determine days until airdrop. So there's going to be a lot of like one-off tables and statistics that I put together on my own time already, generally, that just aren't, I'm not going to make a 2-minute video just to show you this table that I make. I sort of just find it cool and I use it in my own sort of journey through the game. It's going to be something I'm going to be able to toss in this newsletter. So long piece of writing, a couple charts, tables, trackers, just cool, small, short pieces of information. And then I'm frequently going to end with, and this is a cool part and something I went back and forth on if I was going to do, I'm going to include my monetization journey. So again, I mentioned in July was the first sort of half month I was able to monetize on YouTube. And so then I started to track it and I figured, none of this is possible without you guys. And, I've had a lot of people reach out to me, ask me questions about this. They want to get started on their own. So I want to give my newsletter subscribers a peek behind the curtain. Just how much money am I making from Splinterlands? Where does that money come from? Do I make most of my money actually playing the game? Is it YouTube? Is it blogging on PeakD? You know, when hopefully I can monetize this newsletter. You know, how does that work? It's just a lot of questions that people have that, you know, you'll be able just to follow along with my journey. And there's going to be stuff that's pretty exclusive to the newsletter subscribers, and that's one of them. I might talk about it a couple times here or film a couple videos in the beginning just to, you know, honestly promote the newsletter and get as many subscribers as possible. But that's going to be something that's housed mostly in weekly newsletter updates. And then finally, I'm going to do some other exclusive stuff just for newsletter subscribers. There's going to be specific giveaways that are only mentioned and discussed in the newsletter. Again, I consider myself pretty generous with the giveaways whenever we've hit follower milestones or subscriber milestones to date. So I'm pretty excited to be able to sort of spread that to my newsletter subscribers. And there's going to be other specific things that I want to leave a little bit of vagueness, but there's going to be other launches and stuff that, you know, people who are subscribed to the newsletter are going to have access to that people in other areas might not. I'll just leave it at that. So, speaking of that, I am doing a giveaway in honor of this newsletter launch. And what I'm going to do is give away 10,000 DEC to one person who subscribes to the newsletter by the time it is released tomorrow. If we hit 100 subscribers to the newsletter before it is released, then I'm going to give away another 10,000 DEC to a different person. So 10,000 DEC to anyone who subscribes, not to everyone, to one person who subscribes, but all you have to do is subscribe. And then if we hit 100 subscribers or more before the first edition goes out tomorrow, I will give away another 10,000 DEC to a different individual. So how do you subscribe? Well, as you can see up here in the URL, it is pushandshove.beehive.com. All you have to do is come in here, enter your email, hit the subscribe button, boom, you'll be all set. I'm going to have this link both in the description of this video. It's going to actually be put in my description for all of my videos moving forward. I'm also going to tweet it out. So if you get most of your information from there, I'm going to be talking about this on Twitter as well. So yeah, very exciting day for me. I'm excited to start expanding my offerings. Sort of phase one of getting to a certain level on YouTube has been completed. Nothing's going to change about my YouTube. Still putting out videos almost every single day. I've gotten to the habit now where it's basically Monday through Friday. But I'm going to start building out some other channels, and I think I can give some like interesting offerings through different avenues to sort of help not only grow my community and sort of make content for everyone, but also provide benefits to my community, right? Give information or, you know, products that can help your gameplay or your knowledge of the game. And I'm really excited to do that. So yeah. Push and Shove, the new Splinterlands weekly newsletter, brought to you by me, myself, and I, Hawks21. Normally I would tell you to subscribe and like my YouTube video, but right now I'm just going to tell you to subscribe to my brand new newsletter. Alright, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you around the game.